Check one. What? Constant reminder of how I'm just a blinder. I shine so brightly, you can't define me. I just rewind the timeline between here and the next thing. That's what I bring. What is like a mountainous hot spring when I just unpack this whole thing, just like some baggage for ya. What you gonna do when I'm throwing it at ya to let you capture, feel the rapture? And John cubes just coming at you when I just be recharging attitude out of this sorta electronic symbol bionic. It's super simple when I speak upon it, yeah. What's up, everyone? Yours truly, Offwhyte here, and today we are going to be discussing the QuadCon Springfield show and my comic haul. I've always been kind of an insomniac. You know how you sleep when you travel and get jet lag? That used to be kind of like my normal sleeping schedule. But Magic Mind approached me and invited me to try Magic Mind mental performance shots and Magic Mind sleep shots, and they've really helped me straighten my schedule out. Magic Mind is designed for adults and children ages 8 and up and helps build resilience for your mental stamina. Magic Mind set me up with the 24 Hours pack, including their focus and sleep shots bundled together for the first time at 45% off. Only at my link, magicmind.com/offwhytejan. That's magicmind.com/OFFWHYTEJAN. Mental wealth is all about building long-term habits that set you up for success. So join me in taking part in the January Mental Wealth Challenge. I've been taking Magic Mind mental performance shots and Magic Mind sleep shots since the first of the year, and it's helped me get on a more structured sleeping schedule. Normally I'm a coffee person, and Magic Mind is not a coffee replacement. All ingredients are 100% safe. Magic Mind was created over 10 years of development while working with a board of doctors and medical professionals. There's no better time to start than now. Make 2025 the year you build your mental resilience. Improve both your sleep and your clarity with Magic Mind. What's up, everyone? We are here at the Crown Plaza Hotel and Convention Center for this year's installment of QuadCon Springfield, otherwise known as the Springfield Comic and Toy Show. So we were here last year, and I was really happy to get that documented. So I'm back for more, and I can't wait to see what the show has in store. I am looking out for some comics, mostly, dollar comics and kind of more on the affordable end of things. But also I'm looking out for CGC slabs. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know if I'll be purchasing any or what I'll be doing, but let's go ahead and get into it, and we'll find out.
It's Wei Wuxian from the Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation. This is Diana from Alton. Let's hear it for Wei Wuxian. Are you okay?
Close enough.
Close enough. She said, okay, thank you. Next up, in the Marvel Universe, we have Spider-Gwen. It's Samantha from Ashland. Let's hear it for Spider-Gwen. Good job. From Teen Titans, we have the favorite Teen Titan, Raven. It's Ariel from Springfield! Very nice. All right, we're going to say good job to Madison from the DC Universe. You did great. Perfect. Here we go. Next up, we have Robin, all the way from Gotham. It's Riker from Bloomington. Let's hear it for Riker as Robin. All right, next up we have Batman from Gotham. Let's hear it for Jason from Springfield as Batman. Good job. All right, next up is Charlie Morningstar from Has-Been Hotel. Let's hear it for Teresa from Pleasant Plains. Good job, good job. All right, this guy has been at every single show. Great Saiyan Man from Dragon Ball Z, it's Gator from Decatur! Yes! Thank you, Gator from Decatur, we love you. All right, next up, Red Hood from the DC Universe. It's David from Springfield, let's hear it for Red Hood! Perfect. Slow button. Slow button.
No.
Okay, so we're looking right at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now I need a crazy pose from everyone. Kind of crazy. Go kind of crazy. Yes. I love the crazy. Yes. You got that, Marty?
Yep.
All right, one more cheer for all these cosplayers. Let's hear it.
Before we get started with the comic haul, I wanted to mention Jim Borman, who was the owner of Comic Service here in Springfield, Illinois. And he unfortunately passed away last year. Back in my high school days, Jim ran the first comic store I ever went to, Action Comics here in Springfield, Illinois. My high school friend, Bob Norman, and I used to patronize that store, and it was very fun. This was the 1990s, around the time the Death of Superman comic was released. When I moved back to Springfield from LA, I looked up the comic stores around town, and I found Comic Service, still run by Jim. And the store is still there today, but I'm not sure what its future is going to be. But anyway, Jim always helped my friends and I find what we were looking for, which was a big deal in the days before the internet. So shouts to Jim and his family, and thank you to Comic Service. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start off with my haul from Free Comic Book Day. And this year, I went out to Killen's at White Oaks Mall here in Springfield, Illinois. And I went to check out the releases there. And I was happy to see this on the left, which is a Spider-Man Ultimate Universe #1 with a cover featuring Dr. Doom. And of course, during San Diego Comic-Con of last year, we got the news that Robert Downey Jr. would be playing the role of Dr. Doom. And we've got this cover featuring many well-known heroes and villains. But I actually don't have any comics with Dr. Doom featured. So I was really happy to pick this up. And then along the right side here, we have issue of Free Comic Book Day Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, featuring a new character, Night Watcher. And I don't know too much about Night Watcher, but I was looking this up, and apparently this character had a proper debut in August of last year in a comic that was actually for sale. But this Free Comic Book Day version is the debut of this character. So there is Night Watcher. Very cool. All right, moving right along. We have this issue of Star Wars featuring this cool Darth Vader and Luke cover. And one of my favorite pickups of Free Comic Book Day, which is this Energon Universe issue with a cover featuring Megatron. And, you know, it's just pretty awesome. The smoking gun and everything. So, got that there. And the last issue I picked up from Free Comic Book Day was this issue of Marvel Voices. Now we're going to get into the haul from QuadCon Springfield. I'm just going to go ahead and say this is the best comic book haul that I've ever had at one time. So what happened was I found a 50-cent bin at the show, and we're going to go through all of that. I was excited to find these. All right. What we have here is Justice League Rebirth #1, and we have two different covers here. So not only do I think these covers are really cool, but I'm also a DC Rebirth fan. I kind of like anything from that era. So the story at QuadCon was that there was a nice 50-cent bin from a store whose name I can't recall. But it was one of the booths there, and I think the store was from Iowa. So I want to give a big shout out to that store because I was able to get quite a bit of comics that I really enjoyed. And the hits just kept on coming, okay? So we're going to keep it rolling. I ended up finding this, Wonder Woman 34, celebrating 700 issues. Okay, you know I was stoked to see that. And then I started seeing some Batman. This right here is Batman New 52, number 26. Scott Snyder story, Snyder and Capullo. And this particular issue is within the Batman 0 Year storyline, which I really enjoyed. And then going along with New 52 Batman, we got this annual #1 right there. And definitely a cool cover featuring Mr. Freeze. All right. So again, everything here was 50 cents. And I was really, really stoked to get these, right? Because normally when I go out hunting in the wild, you know, I'm not seeing issues like this. But I came across this one, which is Countdown to Infinite Crisis. All right, featuring this beautiful cover. All right, you got a lot of the iconic DC heroes here. And this is an 80-page issue. I just want to point out how many pages are in the issue there. Nice fat comic. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and open this up. So I just wanted to kind of give you a peek into what this issue looks like. Really great art. And, you know, for 50 cents, what an issue to have, huh? So, I was really excited to get to see all of these comics, and then I kept digging in the 50-cent bins, and I came across these. Detective Comics, I guess this would be 452 and 456. And these are really exciting because I just love all the Detective Comics. First of all, anything that's older than my time, I think is really interesting. And everything with this Detective Comics masthead right here, I just think is really stylish and definitive. But my theory is that these are in the 50-cent bins because of a printing error. I mean, first of all, these are not in the greatest condition. If you can see the spine there and whatnot, they're definitely reader copies. But if you'll notice, people's skin tone is pink, all right, on both of these. So that was a common printing error during that time. And of course, that causes the value of these to be less. But, for just a fan like myself, I think this is really, really cool. And for 50 cents, I mean, you can't really go wrong with Old Detectives. And then I found one more Old Detective. This would be number 465. These are pretty cool. Let's take a look inside this one as well, just to see what it's like. So as you can see, really different kind of paper. Awesome stories, awesome art. There's the back. But yeah, I can't get enough of these Old Detectives, and especially comics from the 80s. They make me feel like I'm in the 80s. But yeah, this paper here is really soft. So again, for 50 cents, I mean, pretty fun stuff. All right, and then I ran into some of these Dark Horse Star Wars comics that I'm going to show right now. So what we have here are some Dark Horse comics featuring characters from the Star Wars original trilogy. And I had seen these being shown off on a comic channel that I watch, the New York Warriors. But for some reason, when they showed them on their channel, I always thought these were vintage. But that's actually not true. These comics are actually not hard to find at all. They came out probably around 10 years ago. And, you can find these all over the place, but they are really nice. This issue over here, I believe, is just a straight comic rendition of the first original trilogy film, A New Hope. It says right there, A New Hope 4:4. So, and then, of course, they go on and they do other stories as well, featuring the characters we know so well. But this is another, what really grabs my attention on these are the iconic covers. Okay, just beautiful artwork here. And we have another one here with some killer art. This Star Wars Dark Times. Got some really great art on there. And, you know, the artwork. And then I ran into a couple of these issues of Ed Brubaker, Captain America. And this is special because a lot of the storylines that are used in the MCU come from these comics. So definitely happy to get hold of those. And this is number 1. And then we also have number 5. Featuring, is that Human Torch and Namor on the cover. And then to wrap up the 50-cent bins, I got this great issue of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, featuring Cobra Commander on the cover, hooded Cobra Commander. Cobra Reborn. And this line right here, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, is very cool. A very cool line. It's a really graphics-heavy rendition of the G.I. Joe stories. And if I turn the comic to the side here, this is a very thick comic as well. Yeah. We can go ahead and take a look at this too. So yeah, this is some really well done art throughout this line. The Real American Hero line is very cool. I've been reading these digitally. But yeah, very nice. I'm sure a nice story as well. And that's the G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero line. All right, so that is my haul. And, you know, although I don't recall the name of the shop that had the bins, I had a great time. And thank you very much to QuadCon Springfield. Remember to take part in the Magic Mind January Mental Wealth Challenge. Check out Magic Mind Mental Performance Shots and Magic Mind Sleep Shots for 24 hours of mental performance. Get 45% off the Magic Mind bundle with my link, magicmind.com/offwhytejan. That's magicmind.com/OFFWHYTEJAN. And we'll see you next time on Offwhyte Cinematic.